Today we're going to be working on a Samsung A70. As you can see, the screen is blacked out. Usually with these OLED displays, when they get damaged, they tend to burn out like this. Not really like the iPhones. So we're going to go ahead and do a disassembly on this. So if you guys ever need to fix an iPhone, not an iPhone, sorry. If you ever need to fix a Samsung A70 screen, this video right here will show you how to do it, okay guys? If you guys are new to this, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Follow me, guys. Coming out with new content every day. So we're going to go ahead and start with this back cover. Looks like this has been replaced before. But what we do is we get our little SSMO in there. Just create a gap between the frame and the back piece. I'm going to get my little plastic card in there, and I'll take over with that. So what we're going to do is typically just work our way around. When the screen is brand new, this adhesive is a lot tighter. So just keep that in mind. This has been opened before, so it's coming out a lot easier. But this is basically how you do it. Heat up the back. This back's been heated already. I used a heat pad because I have one. But if you guys don't have a heat pad, you can use a heat gun or a blow dryer. It'll do the same thing. So once we get that loose, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the back cover. Get this plastic card out of the way. And this is what the insides of an A70 looks like, guys. So we're going to move the back cover out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and start unscrewing everything. Now all these screws in here, they're all Phillips. Typically all the same size, so you don't really have to worry about misplacing them or getting them mixed up, sorry. Let's get some of that out. So we're going to go ahead and just unscrew everything. Just work your way around. If you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to leave a comment and just say hi. If you have any questions, feel free to leave another comment. If you need any type of phones that you need tutorials on, feel free to let me know. I can hopefully make one for you. I get phones in all the time, so every time I get one in, I try to do a repair for you guys. So like I said, this is just a disassembly tutorial, so it'll just show you the basic breakdowns of how to take this phone apart. That way you can go ahead and replace the screen yourself. Just a bunch of Phillips. We'll go ahead and get all those loose. So everything's all loose now. Some of them might not come out all the way, so you might have to manually pick them out. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get these screws out of the way, guys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest is already out, okay? So now once you get all these screws out, what we're going to do is we're going to flip the phone around, and you're going to look at this edge here, okay? So on this edge, the whole front screen comes off. So what you want to do is I use my fingernail. I just try to get in there. Just work my way around. Loosen up all the clips, okay? But before you do that, my bad, we got to eject the SIM tray. So we'll go ahead and eject that SIM tray. Okay, get the SIM tray out of there. There she is. And then we'll proceed with unclipping the front screen. And it just clips out, guys, just like that. Nothing too crazy. It's nice and easy. We're going to take this and get it out of the way. So now we got the internal guts. So we're going to unplug the battery first. There's this black screw here that holds down the motherboard. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that. Now there's a trick, guys. I'm going to show you the easy way, okay? All we got to do is take off the fingerprint sensor screw as well. Unplug our LCD display cable. Now when you replace the A70 and it comes with the frame, this is all you have to do, okay? It's basically pretty simple. So you're gonna take the motherboard and you're just gonna lift the whole thing right out. You can disconnect this if you want, I don't. And then we're just gonna slowly pry up the charger port. It's held down by some adhesive, so just get under there. If you need, use some ISO or some heat. We'll go ahead. Now take it all in one whole piece, okay? And I'm gonna move that to the side. We're gonna go ahead and take out the vibrator, earpiece, and battery. Everything is all held down by double-sided adhesive, so if you need to add some heat, feel free to add some heat or even add some ISO. That helps a lot too. So we're gonna go ahead and get underneath the earpiece here. Let's find a flat pick or a knife. Ooh. Q-tips. And we're just gonna get underneath there and pry the earpiece up. That's your earpiece right there, guys. Now, I'm gonna take this battery to my heat pad. I'm gonna warm it up and we're gonna go ahead and remove this battery. So give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. So I got the battery all warmed up. What I'm gonna do, find a little gap, like right there. I'm gonna use my isopropyl. I'm gonna run some down the side there. Go ahead and get my trusty Dissemble. I'm just gonna kind of wiggle it just to let the ISO bond with the adhesive to break it up. Take your time, guys, and just slowly let it work in. If it's getting a little tough, just add a little bit more ISO. This is 99%. I'll go ahead, let the ISO leak in there, and just slowly wedge it out, guys. It might just take a second, but you'll hear it. It'll start popping. Don't be scared. Slowly wiggle it out. Once you get a little gap like that, you see, you can just use your fingers. Just slowly pull it out like this. That's how you take the battery out, guys. So I'm just gonna move this frame out of the way here. Make sure your battery is nice and flat. If it's not, just go ahead and grab a pick and just run everything back down, okay? So I'm gonna get this battery out of the way. Now, we're gonna reassemble everything. Quite easy. We'll start with the earpiece. Put that back in there. Our vibrator. Go ahead and put that back in there. And the battery. Our three main things. Now, as I showed you before, I had this motherboard all in one piece, but like I said, you can disconnect these two cables, and this should be the antenna cable. All right, but I just slide my way in like this, line up my antenna cable there, lock it back in, go ahead and put our motherboard mounting screw back in, plug in the LCD, screw back on the two screws for the fingerprint sensor there. And then we're going to plug the battery back in, guys. Go ahead and plug this battery back in. Once everything's plugged back in, what you want to do is grab your housing, lay it down flush. Make sure this antenna is nice and flush into its little groove there. Okay? We'll put this back in. And all we're going to do is just clip everything back into place. You can hear it. It's going to clip. Once you clip everything back in, just double check the sides there. Make sure everything's nice and tight and flush. Once everything is nice and tight, guys, we'll proceed with putting the screws back in. Now I'm going to put these screws back in, and I'm probably going to fast forward this. So alright guys, so I just sped that up a little bit. Nobody wants to see anybody screwing in screws. It's like watching paint dry. So after that, we're just going to go ahead, put our SIM card back in there. Go ahead, run some new adhesive around if you need to. And then just put your back cover back on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay. I'm not going to put any adhesive on here, it's just for tutorial purposes. So there you go guys. That's how you replace the screen on a Samsung A70. Now I can't turn it on because the screen doesn't work. This is just a disassembly tutorial just for you guys. If you're looking to get the A70 fixed and you just need a quick refreshment, this is the video right here guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. If this video helped you, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and follow me guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.